guys, how's it going? Seagull My House bidding you welcome. I hope you enjoy the new view in the Nintendo sign. It has fallen down like 10 times since I put it up, so it's likely to fall down anytime during any video I film, so that'll be quality content, I'm sure. I just want to start filming here instead of out in the living room, just because I have my Nintendo DS shelf here. And you'll be able to see me fill it as I get Nintendo DS games, but there's also more stuff. There's a lot more stuff. This is an easier place to film. I have a fluorescent light above me, so I don't have to rely on natural light, and I don't have to worry about it, like, making the video look weird. I can make it look a little bit professional. So let's show this stuff. There's a lot of stuff to show, and a lot of stuff after this to show. I'm basically filming 2 videos back to back. Or maybe one today, one tomorrow, I don't know, man. I'll figure it out. But the idea here is to show all of the stuff from one week in one video and show all the stuff from this week in another video. And this week isn't over, so I might have more to come, who knows. Alright, first up, I'm going to show stuff I got from EB Games. It is pretty rare that I get stuff from EB Games, but they have been having a 3 for $15 sale, so just whenever my travels kind of take me in the area of one, I hit them up. And I spend some of that sweet trading credit. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Yeah, the other one is there, just to show you guys. Okay, so the selection of Nintendo DS games in EB Games is dreadful. It is absolutely terrible, man. It is just... it's a disgrace. They should be ashamed of their Nintendo DS selection, but I did manage to find a few while I was out and about. I don't remember which stores I got these from. We have Spyro Shadow Legacy. This is a kind of RPG set in the Spyro universe, an action RPG. You go around an overworld and you attack enemies. It's a bit like a Gauntlet. It's complete, good shape. That can go up there to be sorted. Yeah, that stuff's for another video. This was a good deal. It came in a blank cover, so I had to print out my own, but Sonic Colors for the Nintendo DS. This is a really, really good game. Definitely check this one out if you haven't. Probably one of my favorite DS games, actually. It was odd. It came with the manual and the cartridge, but it had a generic artwork, so I just printed out my own. But it looks... yeah, compare the two, it looks pretty good. And finally, Drawn to Life, the next chapter. I just needed another one to fill it out. Yeah, I don't know why their DS selection is so poor. They just... do they sell them really quickly or something? I don't know. Okay, These 3 I definitely remember. This was from the Indrapilli store. We have De Blob. Someone said I should pick this up for my Wii collection. I have it now. Beat the Beat Rhythm Paradise. Kathy loves these games, and this is a 2-player game, so I'm sure we shall enjoy playing this together. It looks pretty silly. It looks like, looks a bit like WarioWare or something. And finally, one that's actually a really good deal for only $5. You know, it's bought with trading credit, so it's like even cheaper than that. It is Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage 2. While I was buying this, I was actually returning the PlayStation 1 Classic because I just did not want it anymore. Too much garbage has come out about it. And yeah, I know I can hack it, but I don't wanna. I figured there's no point owning an emulation box if I'm collecting the actual games themselves. Like, I think 90% of the games that they said came on the PlayStation Classic or Mini or whatever, I have those as physical cartridges, or physical discs anyway, so there's just no point. I think the only one I didn't have was like Jumping Flash and Intelligence Cube, and the rest I have. I have Final Fantasy VII, I have bloody, you know, Wild Arms and stuff like that, and there's no Crash Bandicoot, there's no Spyro on there, there's no Gran Turismo. I don't know, man, it's just, it didn't look good enough for me, so I did not buy it. Well, I pre-ordered it, I paid it off, I could not cancel a pre-order in time, I just did a return on it. And while I was there, I was kind of telling the guy that, oh yeah, I'm also not pre-ordering a lot lately. And he was kind of trying to sell me on, like, the virtue of pre-orders. Like, oh, well, pre-ordering something lets us know to get it in stock. If someone doesn't pre-order something, we're probably not going to get much stock of it. It's like, well, yeah, but that's a cool case for a Vita game or a 3DS game that might not sell very well, but if it's something like the PlayStation Classic or a big budget game, then you don't have to. You can just wait for a sale. It's like, oh, I guess. Oh, but you never know. Some of them don't go down in price. GTA 5's only just gone down in price. It's like, well, everything goes down in price eventually, mate. And he was not having like an argument with me, but just discussion. Like, he was trying to sell it from his side of an employee trying to sell me something, and I was selling it from a consumer side. I was kind of telling him, well, to be honest, like, a lot of games coming out recently just, they come out broken, they come out in unplayable state. I was like, oh, well, you haven't really had much of that lately. I'm like, haven't had much of that lately? Battlefield 5 has released missing, like, full features. There's no training mode. Fallout 76 is like the biggest flop of this generation. What do you mean there's been none recently? Yeah, it was like, it's a mean thing to say because he works in the games industry in a way, but it's like, you just can't trust pre-orders anymore. You can't. You can't. If you pre-order something, you could be getting a shoddy product. And that's a fact. Back in the day when you could pre-order a game and it came out, worked perfectly, didn't need day one DLC to fix the bloody thing. When you got a full bloody game, it's like, you can't trust game people anymore. They're not honest. You'll pay $100 for a game and then an extra, the rest of the content will be locked behind on a $100 paywall. Bloody, the WWE games. I stopped buying those because it's like, you're getting barely anything to start with. You're getting like a random roster and then it's like, oh well, buy the gold edition for $160 instead of $100 and you'll get more characters and stuff. It's like, no, fuck off, you greedy dogs. And at the end of the day, everything goes down in price. I'm finding Wii U and Wii games left and right for nothing these days. I'll have to wait 10 years or something, but I'll get a good PS4 collection, and I'll do it on my own terms, so it's like, yeah, rant over, let's show some video games. Another 3 for 15, good lot here, Fight Night Champion, this was the photo one. It goes for like $10. But, these two definitely made up for it. This was in the Inala store. I sometimes do my grocery shopping there because I like to like get fresh bok choy and stuff like that from the market there. But they have an EB Games inside the shopping center, and I found Yakuza 3 and Yakuza 4 for $5 each. So yeah, you can still get deals on these, and you know, I'm sure he would have told me that if I didn't pre-order Yakuza games, I'd probably never get one on the cheap. Fuck yeah. You can always get them on the cheap, man. But yeah, I mean, and this is like a special edition. This came with the pig noodle box that I have. And this is worth about $80. No joke. There are multiple different versions released of this. This is my version. It's the black version. This is, the Japanese words for black and white. I think this one is Shiro, this one is something else, I don't know. Yeah, I have both now. I'm very tempted to sell the white one, just because, I mean, they are the exact same game. They're just in a different case, and I'm not like a steelbook collector where I have to have everything. Honestly, if I had like a normal version of the game, I'd just sell both of these, but yeah, cool to find. And Yakuza 3, that's a $30 bill all day long, $30 bill. Or it might be even more now, I don't know. It's been a long time since I had a copy of this. Yeah, who would have known that EB Games would have the best deals for this week? But that is not to say that I did not get deals on other stuff. I went into an op shop near me, not really expecting to find anything, and I found Texas Instruments calculator. TI-84 Plus. I always get $50 for these. And with the new schools year coming up, someone's going to want this thing. It's nice and clean. It works well. Someone's going to want it. And they're going to pay. Oh, they're going to pay. Okay, so I went out on a big game hunting trip. Went all around Logan, all around Beanley. Had a lot of fun, but I did not find a whole lot which sucked. But I did okay. I found this stuff here. I'm probably the only person who could find this much stuff and complain about it. We will start with... I did not find anything in Brown's Plains, I don't think. I don't think so. No, just look down this stuff. I don't think I found anything though. Which is a shame. Usually I find good stuff. I think I found a copy of Wii Sports Resort, but they couldn't find a disc in one of the cash converter store. And I went to all the op shops in the area, just nothing to find, which sucked. So I went down to Logan Central. I did a little bit better there. I think I got these because when I went into the Logan Central cash converters, they had like a gazebo blocking the video games. And I was like, I'll move this gazebo to look at video games, and I did. And I found this stuff here. So we have $5 each. Minecraft Xbox 360 version. GTA San Andreas Xbox 360 version. These are good games to sell during Christmas season, guys. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Always a good one. Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. And Skate 3. Games $5 each. Worth about $15 to $20 each. So I'll make some good money on those. And I'll turn those into DS games. From there I didn't find anything else, and no, that's a lie. From there I went to another pawnbrokers in the area, and they were doing PS3 games for $3 each, so I thought, I'll buy some fodder. Red Faction Armageddon, I do already have this. It has both Cash Easy and Cash Converted stickers on it, and I bought another pawnbrokers for $3. It's seen its way around. But my copy of that freezes when I play it, so get a different copy. Operation Flashpoint Red River. Never heard of it. F1 2010. They're nothing great, but for $3 each, why not? And Lego Indiana Jones The Original Adventures. Probably about a $10 game. So not bad there. Kind of fodder for the collection. From there, I went up to Beanley. That's where I had the most fun. I love Beanley. There's a lovely shopping centre there. There's a mango tree around. It's like, I love the water fixture there. It's beautiful. There's a lot of op shops to go into as well. I bought some like books and some presents for my girlfriend. Fiance now. I don't think I told you guys that before. But I also went to the cash converters there, and I found... I think it was just these two, yeah. I found Just Dance 2016. It's about a $10 trade-in at Computer Exchange. And a copy of Mario Kart Wii for $5. The disc on this was just completely messed up. But I took it to my guy in Beanley and he cleaned it up nice for me. If you live in the Brisbane Logan area and you have scratched discs, take them to the Beanley Cash King. They will rebuff your discs for $1 each. Also got a copy of... So got this buff there. That's a story for another day. Okay, I also went into the Pennywise and I only was planning on buying 2 things. But I was talking with the woman at the counter and she said, hey, you want to look at these movies with me? I'm like, okay, I'll look at movies. And we started looking at movies, so for the actual games, she gave me 20% off on these, as she always does, because I know her personally. Yeah, Winter Stars, $3. And Battlefield 4 the Deluxe Edition, also $3, not bad. I always enjoy those like Olympic style games. They're just fun party games. But she conned me into paying full price for a few movies. I never buy movies anymore, but I thought I'll buy them. I actually went home and watched all of them on the day, or 3 of them. We have for $2 each Disney's Little Mermaid with Ariel and Ursula and King Trident. I don't know. Wait, no, it's Neptune, right? King of the Ocean? Whatever, it's still the Jamaican crab. Pokemon 2000, I love this movie, and this is a $2 trade in a computer exchange, so I get my money back. I love the Pokemon movies up until like the 3rd one, so I love the first 2, just because those are the movies I watched as a kid. You know, they're very deeply rooted in nostalgia for me. Like, people don't really remember, every kid was into Pokemon back in the day. I have that geek in this, which one is it? I have that guy who replaced Brock, his name is like Jerry or something. I don't know, he's a geek. Hate him. And The Corpse Bride, which I have not seen since it came out in cinemas in like 2006? 5. I was 12. Yeah? No, I was 10. I'm not good at the mathematicals, folks. Yeah, Corpse Bride there. Good movie. And a spaghetti western trilogy. God Forgives, I Don't, Ace High, and Boot Hill. I thought that's good enough. That's all I found in the Logan Beanley area, so it's like, yeah, a lot of good stuff, but I usually find just a lot more, you know. But I'm not going to complain because I did well. And from the Matt Gravatt cash converters, which is on my drive home, I found a few more things. I also spent computer exchange money to get even more. What we have here from the cash converters there, Super Scribblenauts. Create anything, solve everything. $3, why not? These games are actually pretty fun. Do not sleep on the Scribblenauts games. I bought these because I thought I'll try to sell them during the Christmas season. People might just jump on them for kind of the cheapness of them. For $1 each, they had so many copies of these, and I feel so bad for them because PC games just don't sell in cash converter stores, but I bought 4 copies of The Testament of Sherlock Holmes. And I thought, at worst, if I cannot sell these online, Computer Exchange gives $2 credit for each of these, so I'm not losing any money. It's a safe risk. I also bought a copy of Just Dance 4 for $5. Once again, about a $10 trade into Computer Exchange. Okay, and now we go to another day. I think I did all of this game hunting trip after work one day. I think it was a Thursday. I went out and I thought, I'll probably not find anything, but you know, I have a bit of time to burn, so I'll go out and do stuff. And God knows, during this bloody Christmas season, being a team leader in a supermarket, you do not have much time to burn, so when you do, go out and do it. And I went out to a few op shops in the Fortitude Valley area. The only thing I found in the op shops was this, Sea Monsters, a prehistoric adventure, 3D. It was $2, I thought that's good enough. From the cash converters, I found a little bit, not like what I usually find, and the last time I went in there, which was yesterday, I found a lot more. What we have here, Surf's Up for the PlayStation 3, $4. I thought that's a good enough deal. I'm trying to get all of the kind of kids games for PlayStation 3 because there's a lot of fun games on there that people don't talk about. Wii Sports Resort. Nintendo Club thing fell out. Remember when I used to show these? I remember Nintendo Club. I gave away so many Nintendo Club points. I probably could have gotten like full games and stuff from that, but yeah, $5 for that. I thought good enough deal. I do already have this, so this is one to trade in Computer Exchange. I think they gave $8 for this, so I'm not losing any money. Well, it's one I can try and sell during the Christmas season. I think I have another copy of that somewhere. And a cool one to find, I'll have to check my collection to see if I have this or not. But I thought for $3, I'm not going to get a better price than that on this game. It's not worth anywhere near as much as the PlayStation 2 version, even though a lot of people consider it to be the superior version. But it is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. For $3, man, that's not bad. Not bad at all. That's a really, really good deal. I think it's only worth about $15-20 from memory. It's just, I'm not sure why it's not worth more. But it is a really good game, solid fighting game. Definitely one you should get in your Nintendo Wii collection. And from there, I went to a new secret spot, which I am not saying no matter what anyone says. This is a honey hole spot for me. I have found stuff the last 4 times I've been there. Good stuff. So I am not giving up what it is, because I know somebody is going to go there and just clean them out. Or worse yet, they're going to get in the bloody hold stuff for them. I really hate that for some reason. I'm just like, when people can get stuff before it even hits the floor, I don't really like that. I like to be able to go out and actually find stuff. You know, if someone is giving you a call and saying, hey, we have a lot of good stuff, come and get it, then that takes the fun of the hunt out of it. It's like if you're going on safari and you're having some guy take you to the location of a lion. It's like, that's pathetic. That's not hunting. It's just some bloody shooting range. You're shooting fish in a barrel. It's sad. There's no element of surprise or fun to it. It says, hey, we got a bunch of stuff, come get it. Okay. But I went out and found some good stuff. First off, just the modern stuff. I had a promotional copy of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, The Fate of Two Worlds. For $5. I thought that's a pretty good deal. And for a promotional copy, that's pretty cool. Probably end up trying to sell it. And Ratchet & Clank Q-Force. I didn't know if I had. I do already have it, unfortunately. So it will just be one that I'll trade into Computer Exchange. It trades in for about $9-10, so I'm not losing anything. Now, the good stuff. First up, we'll show you the PlayStation 1 games. First up, complete in the box. WCW Backstage Assault. I do need to swap the case out on this, but that's okay. I have 100. Not 100, I probably have like 10 spare cases left. But yeah, no holds barred brawling. This is awful. I put it in just to give it a go. It is a truly dreadful game. Coming off of like WCW No Mercy, no, WCW vs. NWO Revenge to this, it's like you're taking 5 steps back and the characters are awful looking. Yeah, I thought $6 for that. It's a good enough deal. I found some others which I will have to print off covers for. I had no idea this existed. We have Warpath Jurassic Park for $5 there. I had no idea there was a Jurassic Park fighting game. I put it in to give it a go. It's really bad, but it's also a lot of fun. I did a lot of yelling today, so I'm losing my voice. And one that I thought was going to be a really, really good deal. It wasn't until I got home that I saw, oh man, this is supposed to have 2 discs. Rival Schools on the PlayStation 1. I thought $5, even disc only, that's an amazing deal. People ask upwards of like $60-70 for this, but it's only disc 1. So in saying that, if anybody needs this disc, let me know, man. $5 plus shipping, and it's yours. Disc is in really nice shape for an X-Rental. Not an X-Rental, a like, pre-played thing. But yeah, that sucks, but it's still cool. I still found a copy of Rival Schools. I could still boot it up and play it. There's just content that I can't access. And finally, for this video, last but not least, we have a bunch of original Xbox games that I found for $2 each in this new location. And we have some really good stuff to go through. I'll kind of show the crummy stuff first. One for the collection, we have Nightcaster. This is a really good game. Definitely check it out. It's like Gauntlet, except way, way fancier. And you have like 3 different kinds of attacks that work on different enemies. It's really good. There's a sequel to this too. You can like mix together scrolls to form your own spells. It's a really good game. I had that when I was a kid. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. I kept seeing this for like $15 in different stores, so I thought maybe it was worth something. It's not. But hey, it was $2, why not? Need for Speed Underground 2, straight to Computer Exchange. The PlayStation 2 version of this trades in for like $10, $14, so definitely keep an eye out for that. And the good stuff! We have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. I did not have this game, so it's good to get a copy. No manual, but that's okay. Is this a 2-disc game? It doesn't say so, so I'm going to assume it's 1 disc. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. Not played it. I know it's like a Star Wars RPG, but Crash to Insanity. This is one to sell. Great condition. My copy is also in great condition, so I don't need that. And the creme de la creme, the last 3 here. One for the collection, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dawn of Destiny. Nice, man, nice. I've been looking for a copy of this for ages. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. And I had a copy of this. It was given to me by someone on YouTube who, I guess, doesn't really collect anymore. I don't know, he doesn't really leave comments anymore. But he gave me this game and it did not work, unfortunately, but he gave it to me for free, so I couldn't complain. So now I have a good copy. Awesome. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for $2. Keep a lookout for this one. This is one that a lot of people do not know has value. This is about a $40 to $50 game, if I remember correctly. Complete in the box. Great shape. Just great game to get. I have it on PS2, so I don't need it. Which is the same deal with this one. And this is the real moneymaker, folks. This is one of the most expensive games on the original Xbox. And I have no idea why, because I find it semi-regularly. Outrun 2006, Coast to Coast. I think the last copy of this I sold for $60. And they had it for $2. And I bought it for that. But yeah, man. Just really good game too. It's like, it's not worth the money you would pay for it. But if you do find it for this price, it is a good game. Complete in the box. And in Minty Mac condition. So yeah, there you go. That was not this week, but last week. Really good week. I complain about it now because I'm an idiot, but yeah, that was a really good week looking back. During the week, I did a lot of game hunting, so I thought, this isn't so good. But looking back on that, there's a few games that are worth over $50 each, so it's like, it was not bad. I'm adding a lot of stuff to my own collection, which is always great. And I've got a lot of stuff to sell, and a lot of stuff to trade in. So we will definitely make our money back here, and we shall continue on the game hunting. After this and the next video, I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break. Just because Bookfest is coming up, and I would like to save a few $100 up for that. Because I would like Bookfest to be completely self-funded by this video game collection. Like, the stuff that I'm selling here is probably going to be what buys my Bookfest stuff, and that's coming up in January, so I will make other types of videos, but this video and the next video, which I'll probably release like a week apart from each other, they're probably going to be the last videos I do for this year, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Definitely leave a like and a comment if you want. Nice to see my has for you guys. Farewell. Have a good one. Merry Christmas, everyone. See yous. With the Wiggles.
And that's all, folks.